Hello and welcome everyone to my stream of Advent of Code year 2025 day 4. Yeah, 3rd of December, day 4. I skipped last year and I also didn't stream the first few days. I I don't have much of an excuse. My excuse was I was playing Factorio, which consumed all my time, and it was not possible to do that and also uh, yeah do that and also stream coding. Since this year we only have 12 days of Advent of Code, the problem started becoming much harder, much quicker. So um, I did actually yesterday, part one, I did really fast, and I'm kind of uh, I'm happy of my uh, pretty quick solution here. It's just find the maximum and and find the basically just add them together. Basically, this is the brute force solution. Obviously, does not work for part two, but for part one was pretty easy and I finished pretty quickly. Part two was a little trickier. I ended up with a recursive solution. It didn't have to be recursive. It was just the easiest way to implement it. And basically, I was going backwards, finding the finding the uh, within the allowable area. So because I'm looking first for the leftmost position that the highest digit could be. So I'm looking backwards, starting from skipping 11 spaces and that one, and then looking backwards until I find something that's higher than the current max or equal, and then I update the location. So I'm looking for a leftmost that is highest. When I do that, I now can recurse and look for the remainder of the array, and now look for uh, yeah look for the best option there with a smaller counter. So that's the a plus 1 is where to start, and minus 1 is the size of the array, and I need the special case where I'm the last digit to just return that digit. Not too hard. I did implement max by on my own, and which might be not the most efficient way to do that. Uh, and then just read the input, run it, output the sum. Super easy, and nothing to it. Day two was actually, yeah, I did like how I did day two. Day two involved basically uh, so most people were doing it as it was described, which is looking at the ranges and then finding the values. I did it kind of backwards. I was like, okay, let's generate all the invalid values and then check if they are in the ranges. So first thing I did when I read the ranges, I sorted them and just put them into an array. So now I have a sorted array of on off when we're in or out of a range. And then what we ended up doing, basically, we do this for every number of repetitions. That's between 2 and max len. Max len is the length of the longest piece of input. And then we do this loop. This one is L between, this is the length of the string. I'm skipping if it's the modulo. I mean, that's kind of silly. I could have just done it, actual jumping, but I don't know why I didn't do that. But then L over, especially since L over reps is what I use most of the time here, but whatever. So I actually, Perl basically treats numbers and strings as the same, so I'm just doing that. Anyway, I see we're less than less than 2 minutes to start today's puzzle. So I'm gonna stop explaining my earlier solutions and instead get ready to actually to do today's puzzle. Uh, Today's puzzle is brought to you by nothing. Don't have sponsors. I'm not selling anything. Thank you, my 0 viewers, for watching. All of you are amazing. I hope you enjoy Advent of Code, and may the Force be with you. Right, anyway. Okay, we have 50 seconds to go. My automatic fetch script is running here. It doesn't pull the server, it just waits until the correct time and then fetches the input and tees it. Oh, I should have done it with T. Oops. Tease it to my input file so that way I can see the input, but also I can, I can also written to a file so I can work with it. I'm using AOCD, but I'm not with no detail. But I'm not writing Python. I'm writing Perl. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to write. That I'm writing in Perl. Oh well, that's fine. It is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, print. Oh, it's a grid. Okay, rolls of paper. This is a helpful diagram. If four connects, there are fewer than four in the 8 adjacent positions, we can figure out which. This time, 13 rows can be accessed by a forklift. And 4 can access fewer than 4 in the adjacent. Okay, so this is a grid. So let's use my grid tool. And now I forget how I wrote the library. So let's quickly look at the uh, look at my library because I definitely do not remember what I did. Uh, Rows, calls. We have nay here, right? Yeah, find neighbors. But okay, so okay, yeah. I need to just check everyone, check the neighbors, check how many of the. This is trivial, but wow, I forgot how I wrote this. Iterate, right? See. Iterate, and it's row, column, and value. Okay, so I iterate sub, and then I do row, column, and value. So the row and column I don't care about because I need neighbors. I need a. So I need grid a, and then I need the row and column. And what does it return? It returns array of row column value. So okay, and now I just need the values, right? So that's the third thing. Uh, the row. How many of them? Fewer than four, okay? If uh, um plus plus if t is less than four. Okay, let's run it. 39 missing a semicolon, yes. That is correct. And initialize from 138. B in a should have returned. Okay. Oh, zero base. Oops. Why did I think otherwise? 24. Let's try submitting it and then. No, it's wrong. Okay. Okay. Now let's copy the input. Is that the correct? No, it should be 13. Did they say? Wait, 13 rolled up papers. Fewer than four rolls of paper in the eight adjacent positions. So why does this? Uh, okay, let's see what it does. The grid has a set option, I think. Does it have to be at self? Is that the problem? Yes. Okay. Da, 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 da. Correct. Second part. Part two. Probably something. Part two. The L's and a half. It can be removed once the. My, Well, then I do need to do grid that are the x. Okay. 40 correct? No, 43. 43 the right answer? Okay. Remove the print stuff. So slow. I'm kind of surprised it's so slow. Let it run. 137 lines. Finished. Okay. So solve the problem puzzle. That's it for today in terms of solving. I have 0 viewers, which is amazing. Personally, I think it's an achievement. But yes, okay, we solved it. This is a very simple problem here. Just repeated recursively. There's nothing really to do. It was a little slow because we were iterating on the entire thing, and my implementation is not very efficient. I'm actually kind of surprised it was that slow because, okay, so we are checking neighbors. Yeah, for example, I definitely can put that before a that will make it a lot faster. Not so much. Yeah, that definitely makes it a lot faster not to calculate neighbors when I don't need to. I wonder if there's a more efficient way to do it. Anyway, let's submit it. Let's load it to the server. Okay, so so thank you, nobody, for watching. I hope you had a great time, but I assume some of you might watch the recording. So, oh wait, there is someone. Hey, Sparkly Dark Matter. Sorry, I didn't realize you were here. Hi, Sparkly Dark Matter. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for watching. My apologies, my viewer counts, I guess, are not accurate. So, thank you for watching, and I'm going to raid a different channel. Category. Someone who's doing Advent of Code. Sure, someone is doing it. This raid thing weird. And not showing like. Sorry, and they changed their raid interface, and now I can't find people. Oh, here, someone doing Advent of Code. So, have a great day, and thank you for watching.